So what is that? You're the first selfish thing I ever let myself have. Rather be. You're the first selfish thing I ever let myself have. That's nice. Rather be true. You're the. I think so. I can see you now. Thank you so much. Oh my god, that was like. I was lost in space. Hi. You're the first selfish thing I ever let myself have. Rather be truly, truly despicable. Write something else. Let's see if it's really working. You're the first selfish thing I ever let myself have. Rather be truly, what's that? Truly despicable than just stripes over blood. I hate you for making me finally made. I'm scared, I'm a savage for throwing it away. I'm scared, I'm nothing without this care and this take. But then I love this part. I don't know, Amar, but I think it's working now. I can see your comments. I can see. Suavek, thank you. Jack Darby, what's up? Okay, you guys, I need you. I needed you. Where were you? Yeah, you're here. I feel like I always clack my teeth on whatever drink I'm drinking. Always so good, how you take. Always so good. Always so good. I'm not likely. Hey, always so good. I'm not likely. Could be. I don't know the chords that I should. I'm so much more comfortable on piano. Always so good. I'm not likely. Could be. Careful with never becomes your finally. When I came up with that line, I was like, sorry. I often like come up with these lines for songs and then I'm like, I want to tell everyone, I'm like, be careful with never. It becomes your finally. Anyway. There's very loud thunder. Alex, yo, what's up? It snowed. It was super snowy. We didn't get like the snowstorm that we got in New York, but maybe we're getting it now. It's still snowing. Oh, it's so good. And then also I love this line. He's always so careful, but never with me. Never with me. Never with me. With me. It's always tell me you love me without telling me. Tell me you choose me without breaking up with her. Tell me you like me without telling my story. Tell me you want me without making it worse. It's always thirst, it's always sauce, it's always sweetness turned to thirst. It's always tell me without telling. Okay. I know that like I need to work on my performance skills. I need to work on my guitar. That's what I'll be doing for the next 2 weeks. Guys, I finished my book. That's why I've gone back to music. The Smiths. I actually... Do you... The Smiths are fine. The Smiths are fine. They're fine. They're fine. I get it. They're very understated without being depressing. I can't think of what the singer's name. It's just like such a distinct sound, the singer's voice. It's very round. It's fine. What's the singer's name again? Yellowstone. Do you actually like The Smiths, or do you just like 500 Days of Summer? I knew someone, I think part of it too is like I knew someone who really liked The Smiths and really liked that singer. Please, someone tell me. It'll come to me. And so he sang exactly like him. And I was like, what are you doing? What are you doing? So right now I'm taking a pause so that I have fresh eyes to go back and like do a second draft. And then I want to go like traditional publishing. So I'd really love to get an agent. So that's what I'll be doing. There's like a process. But I'm also saying, like, what if I just happen to meet an agent? Like, that could happen, right? And they're like, I really like you. What's your book? And I tell them. And they're like, yes, send me the manuscript. And, you know, because now I have a manuscript. How official. And, you know, it just happens like that. Like, I'm allowed to take untraditional routes. I'm just going to say. But thank you for asking, Azzy Rose, whatever. What do you like to go by? A nice hotel in Yellowstone? John, hey. Kresk Rose, hey. Zoe, you haven't slept in 5 days? Girl, are you okay? What's going on? How come? Can I help you get to sleep in somewhere? You would go on my book tour? Should I do a book tour? Oh my God. I'm really attached to it right now. Like, I'm really attached. Like, the other night, I was just, like, going back over pages because, honestly, that makes me happy. How sweet is that? How sweet is that like, I like my own stuff. I'm allowed to like my own stuff? Yes. You're allowed to like your own stuff. You like my shirt? I don't even remember where I got this. I ordered it online. And I got this along with a Bambi shirt that is like this is too big, but the Bambi shirt is like way, way too big. But I wear it every once in a while. And every time I wear it, someone's like, I like your shirt. Sorry. But it's like old, you know, it has holes in it, which add to the charm. And I can't remember where I got it from. Money's been tight. Morrissey, thank you, Morrissey. That's funny, I was talking about him the other day. Yeah. I don't know. His voice is fine for him. It's just not my favorite sound. I don't know why. It sounds like he's like in a tunnel. It's fine. You like Elvis Presley? I used to really not like Elvis Presley. I think it grows on you. I don't know. I appreciate it now more. You have to go to school? Zoe, what are you doing? Do you have insomnia, or like is something going on that you can't, like, do you have to stay up for a reason? I know this sounds funny, but a trick that I learned is if you're having trouble sleeping because like you're in your thoughts a lot, is like lie on your bed with your legs up the wall so that the blood can like rush from your legs to your head. And also I think putting yourself in a different position is good when you can't sleep. Like getting out of the pattern of not being able to sleep, whatever that is, can kind of like break it. So even like flipping to like the other side of the bed, or just like, or like getting up and then coming back, like make it like a new chapter, you know, like, okay, that didn't work. Now this time we're gonna go to sleep. But Zoe, I really want you to go to sleep, because I really love sleep. Abby, thank you. The thunder. I don't have thunder. Matthew, what's up? Yeah, I just started over because the comments weren't working. It was so weird, but like some were. I don't know why. You love having the worst weather? Jan? What are my interests? I like movies and TV and music and books and art. Anything though, really. What are yours? People? Just doom scrolling. Yeah, I've heard that really helps get to sleep. No, don't. I hate that term, doom scrolling. I hate it. I don't doom scroll, okay? I don't do any of that. Do I shave or trim? LaVey, you like her? Yeah, she's amazing. I find like, I don't know if this is a fair comment. I find her sound is actually so, it's not brave, but it's so, like old-fashioned. It's so like classic jazz, like almost like crooner. And to like go in that direction and sing in that way and just like stick to it and be like, no, this is my sound, and not worry about kind of like just what people tend to listen to nowadays, if you know what I mean. I find it's very cool, and she's just obviously very, very, very authentically herself. You were singing an Elvis Presley song with them. You were? Which Elvis song? Okay, yeah, New York got like a big snowstorm, and we're getting snow now. You're sick. Also, magnesium helps, but I don't know if you have any. You're in Scotland. Oh, no way, you're in Scotland. Cool. Where? Extremely hot. Really? There's heat waves? Why did I not? I just thought it was always kind of... What did I think it was like? I thought it was always kind of mild. I love listening to thunder. What am I wearing? I'm wearing Winnie the Pooh. A good vibe. Thank you. I try. Yeah, we're already like 40 minutes in though. And whatever. You get an American accent? Yeah, this probably comes from like singing along with people. I find like I can't help it. If the singer is British, I can't help but do the pronunciations like that, because it's just not, it's not right without it. Like Adele is supposed to sound like Adele. Like it just is. I don't know. And what is it? Olivia Dean, when it's like what is it where I'm like, can I get away with pronouncing it like this? The One You Love. And any choice you had was making, I would push you to take it. No questions asked. Like, she does like this, like, asked. And I'm sorry, it just has to be asked. No doubt in mind. But when they're mine, yeah. Asked. That's like one of my... Is that an Elvis original? That's one of my favorite songs of all time. Can't Help Falling in Love. Oh my God. It's just so good. It's so good. You know, it's also... Okay, I guess I like Elvis slow songs. I also really love Don't. I really, 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 really love that song. And they used it though. Like, I think it was Big Little Lies or something. They used it and it took on a different meaning, which it didn't ruin it for me, but you know. Don't. I don't know. Each time when you hold me that way. Do. For us, okay, let's get into it. I can't help falling in love. Sorry. I bet it was angelic. Where do I find meaning? I mean, what pushes you to get somewhere where you're in the worst mood? Like, what's making you in the worst mood? I say this a lot in my lives. It's just like, what do you want? Do you want to stay there? That's fine. Or would you actually like to feel good? First of all, would you like to feel good? You know, that's like a question you're allowed to ask yourself, like, and you're allowed to go in that direction at any point in time. Like, nothing is forcing you to feel the way that you do. Really. It often feels like that's not the case, but you're choosing to focus on things that are perpetuating that. Because you think it's right in some way. But I would just say, like, just if there's something you actually want to do, again, you want to do it, then do it. And tell yourself you do it easily and, like, efficiently and whatever it is. Become the person who does what they want. Tell yourself that you're the person who does, like, who does that, who cares enough about themselves that they're going to pursue what they actually want, as opposed to, like, letting mood interrupt that. Mood doesn't actually get in the way unless you say it does. Mood, like, you can bring your mood with you. But I am curious about, like, what you mean specifically by, like, find meaning. I'm from Canada. Why did I make you sad? My MBTI, is that mix? Wait, what's that? Is that like a personality thing? Babe, hey, have I seen the Elvis movie? I did. I did not like it. And I'm not, like, I like Baz Luhrmann. I didn't like that movie. To be honest, like, I felt like the structure of the movie and the way the movie was, like, really took me out of being able to actually enjoy the performances. There was just way too many quick cuts. I just, like, I couldn't. It was, like, too jarring. It was too. I don't know why he chose to do that with I don't know why that goes with Elvis. I don't understand. To me, Elvis isn't That I don't understand. Eat cinnamon powder. You sleep when you're in a bad mood. That's like honestly pretty good advice. I'm not Indian. You don't like me? Okay. Yo, the sham, can you stop? Cuban, what's up? I'm from Canada. Yeah, I bet. I mean, like, really, really focus on the good. Really. What you have, like, the ultimate tool at your disposal is your awareness, it's your attention. And whatever you put your attention, that's going to grow. So it's not negligent. I just want to, like, really, really say this. It is not negligent to focus on the good. Because actually, like, the bad is like an absence of the good. That's why it's the bad, is because you know that something better should be in its place. So focus on the good, and focus on the good that, like, you want to see in the world and you want to bring into the world, and be that, and make it so that every interaction is actually like you're always giving, you're always like generous, because you're like breathing life into otherwise dark places. That feels really, but I'm just saying that if you have any like squeamishness around being positive in a dark world, like, just what do you want? What do you care about? What do you love? Just bring more of that. Who are you? What's like, what's my favorite movie? I don't have a favorite movie because I go through phases. But I really don't. I don't have one. So it depends. I think Before Sunrise is pretty, that's the one that came into my head. I think that one like had a huge impact on me. Yeah, so is that like the prophets, I obviously can't think of them. So I don't know. Or is that like Infija? Is that MBTI? I think that's what I am. Infija. I'm the rarest one, but I actually am. I'm the one that like is always seeing patterns and everything. Yeah. What are you? I sound American even though I'm Canadian. I mean, I think that's a good thing. I don't love a Canadian accent. I think I sound pretty neutral. Neutral North American, probably. You meditate in a bad mood and confront your feelings. Shadow work. Yeah. Yeah. Having done that, shadow work isn't necessary. Sorry, it's not. It's confronting ideas you have about yourself that like it's something is wrong when it's not. So what do I want to say? Like, so if you've given like a negative meaning to something, it's bad when I feel sad. And then you do shadow work and you're like, sadness is fine. Yeah, you have like dissolved one aspect of that totally. And that's like really liberating and freeing. Amazing. Being sad is not a problem. It's like really, really not a problem. It just means that, like, if it comes up, I don't know. But you can also just be like, well, why am I sad? Oh, because I'm thinking about this. Well, okay. Is that worth thinking about right now? And maybe it is. But there's like infinite things to think about. Anyway. And I think that sometimes with emotions or like things like that, people think there's work to be done. Like, I need to unmask all of my feelings and like make them cool and like copacetic or whatever it is. And then you're just like creating a bunch of work for yourself whereas like just in the moment in general, you can always just be like, I'm okay with this. Like, nothing wrong is happening. I'm fine. I'm perfect. You can only, like, if you just have like isn't that the best shadow work? Like, this is like, everything's always working out for me. Or like, I'm perfect. I accept myself. Like, isn't that the best kind of shadow work you could possibly do? I haven't played The Walking Dead, no. I don't know why, but you miss me? That's sweet. Hi from Sri Lanka. Oh, thank you. Russian philosophies and the history of war. Like, yo, what have you been reading? That's just it. Like, I love sad things. I do. I watched Hamnet today. Yes, I cried, and at a certain point, I was like, I don't think this is a good idea for me to watch this. Again, it's about like the meaning that you ascribe to things and like what you say something is or like is going to do or like how it's going to affect you or what it like you're always ascribing meaning to things, right? So I started to be like, oh, like this is gonna screw me up if I watch this. It's too sad, it's too depressing. And I don't know, at some point I was just like, no, you know what, like I can handle it. And I really want to watch it. I really like want to support this movie too. I want to support these artists. I want to support these kind of stories. So I got to the end and I'm so glad I did. Because it's so, oh my God, the ending. Oh. Like, it's so beautiful. The ending. I'm so glad I kept with it. And something about that, so like I knew specifically that Jessie Buckley was really like a standout in this. I knew Paul Mescal was in it, and like I've been meaning to read the book for a while, and I've been meaning to watch the movie for a while. Oh my God, it's so good. Something I didn't expect about that movie though is it represents like, I don't know if it's just the character Agnes, but it represents like femininity and like womanhood in this really other way. In this really like magical, ancient, knowing way. I think I should probably read the book. Yeah, I don't, like, I feel like I'm always gathering little things for my own projects, so that was something really, really interesting that I want to latch onto, and I don't want to forget. But anyway, Russian philosophies, yes. But just like, to what ends? Like, if it just makes you depressed, okay, but is there actually something like nutritional there for you? Probably. My favorite card game? War. Even though it's like entirely luck based, right? What's my favorite card game? I don't really play cards. Solitaire. I don't know. Philippines, hi. Do I know where Sri Lanka is? Yeah. I've never been there, but yeah, of course. Swag bag. If I could play Okay, then I actually have to like get my guitar skills up to chops. Is that the expression? But yeah, I would love to do that. Like, I actually want to be somewhat prepared. Oh, let your cat in. What's your cat's name? I've done shadow work. That's cool. Like, if it works for you, great. The only thing that, like, there's no work to be done. That's all I just want to say. There's no work to be done. There's no integration you need to do. Masking feelings. It's not about masking. This is like where people get like really caught up. It's not about masking. It's not like, I don't even know. That idea screwed me up so hard. It's not about masking. Because you don't have to feel better. You don't. No one cares if you feel better. Most of the time. You don't have to feel better, ever. But why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you choose to feel better if you could? That's a better question. And so it's not about masking. It's that you feel bad because you are dwelling on things in a very negative way. Like, it's the only way to feel bad. You're thinking about things you don't like, things that make you uncomfortable, things that make you sad, things that hurt or suck or are depressing, or like, it's the only way. And again, like, there's infinite things to think about and infinite ways to think about them. So it's not about masking what you're feeling. Whatever you're feeling is fine and justified. It might even be good. Maybe like it needs to be expressed and needs to be felt and needs to like, is like creatively or politically or whatever, like interesting and good. Absolutely, go for it. But just know that it's like a result of your awareness, and if you want to put your awareness on the things that you would actually prefer, you are free to do so at any point in time. And that will change your mood. So it's not masking. You're not forcing yourself to feel anything. You're not slapping on a happy face. Also, I just want to say, like, it is fine. Sorry, I find this has been like so. It is fine to say you're fine when you're not. It is fine to be like, yep, I'm going to like go to work and I'm going to be a functioning human being. It is fine to do that. You're allowed to do that. You need to do that. Do what you need to do to get through the day. Like, that's not, I don't know. It's fine. You don't need to honor every bad feeling. It's like a nice reprieve to not be honest, whatever that means sometimes. Why do you think people like to keep busy when like something bad has happened? Because it's nice to feel normal. It's nice to like get it out. I know a woman who used to write really nasty things. Oh my God. I just couldn't do that. See, again, like I get how you would be like, you're like giving permission. It's just, you're giving permission. You're like, okay, it's fine. Like, I accept. And again, like, there's nothing wrong about like thinking nasty things about people, actually. I don't know. Like, in the grand, like spiritual side of things. But I find that in the moment, I think it's like, good, yes. Let's think petty thoughts about this person. But typically what we actually want is another version of that person. If we're that upset, if it's like holding there, it's because like we wish they had behaved in a different way. We wish they would show up differently. We wish that they would like see us a specific way. We want something from them actually that they're not giving. And that's where it's coming from. And actually what is like so much more fulfilling is seeing the person in the highest light. Seeing the thing in the highest light, seeing them how you actually want them to be, and stepping into that and like living that and giving that a chance to actually exist and breathe and be. That's what you actually want. The other thing feels good in the moment and like you don't beat yourself up as much. Again, it's permission, but I find that it's just, what do you actually want? Which version of that person do you actually want? Because it is whatever you say it is. You're stuck with whatever you say it is. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I get it. Cuban, like, if it works for you, amazing. And it works for a lot of people. And like, also, like, full disclosure, I say this, like, having gone really hard in that direction at one point in my life. Like, really, really hard. And ultimately, like, what do I want to say? Again, I thought I was doing really good, important work. Work on myself. So whatever, I'm biased. This was my experience. I thought I was doing very good, important work. And actually, I wasn't, like in hindsight, I wasn't moving the needle in the direction I actually wanted it to be. Yeah, that's what I would say. That's me. That's me. Is this the Wuthering Heights movie? Yes. What? What's happening? Amar, you like romantic emotional type? Okay. Really? Wait, so what do you like? I've never seen that one. Okay, Remember Me? What's that? The Notebook? Yes. Adrift? I haven't seen these. It Ends With Us. Which one's It Ends With? Which one's that one? Okay. Amar. Excuse me. Sorry. Okay. Yes. Love it. You've seen Before Sun. You've seen like that full trilogy, right? If you like romantic. So romantic. Notting Hill, yes. Please say like Richard Curtis is on your list then. Notting Hill. Oh my God, that movie. I could talk like for an hour about that movie. And About Time. Yes. You like sci-fi horror. Hey you. Bruno, yo, what's up? Is that champagne? Yes. De Silva. Eddie, yo, go away then. Yeah, like obviously, same page. I fully explored it. I actually think it's like a really interesting topic. Shadow work, like I think it's really, really interesting. For all the things that it brings up with it. But that was my experience, Cuban. Self-conscious. Hey, I'm good. How are you? You'll host me in Sri Lanka, really? What is there to do in Sri Lanka? Where would you take me? Hey, hi sis. I have zero drama. Yeah. I think that's gonna be my new thing. The second cycle of what? What is this? The second cycle of humanity. What is it? Tell me more. Carlos, thank you. Full of makeup? Sahil, thank you. Really? As your English? Your English is so good. All of you. Learning language is hard. I shouldn't say that. But when you start to learn like a language really different from your own, and you realize how different the structure of a sentence is, and how it requires like a completely different way of thinking and like structuring information and communicating, it really makes me appreciate anyone who had to learn English. How strange it must have been, like all the things that I take for granted. Anyway. Do I follow politics? Like un petit peu. I try to know the big headlines, so I know, but I don't get sucked into it. And again, it's like the way that I think about it with the news or with politics or anything, it's like, does knowing this, am I going to do anything with this information? Am I actually like going to do some good with this information? Or am I just like filling my brain with depressing facts? Like, I don't know. Am I actually doing something? Is this actually like productive in some way? Is this doing some good in the world? Or do I just know for the sake of knowing? Because otherwise I look. Am I doing it because of how it looks? Or am I actually doing it for like a good reason? Am I actually involved, or am I just pretending to be? Frosted, hi. Thank you so much for being here. I'm from Canada. Okay, Swavek, thank you for being here. I'm going to stay on a very little bit more because I kind of started late. I'm tired. And I don't have to... It's been a weird week. I don't have to like log off and write, which is kind of sad, actually. I miss it. What? Really? San Andreas? Yes, let's go. Goblin gossip is about a future company called NeuroCore, which has upgraded humanity into cyborgs. Would you guys want to be cyborgs? I have a friend who like, he thinks this is so weird. Okay, I don't know what you guys think. Whenever something comes up in a conversation that we're like, yeah, who is that? Like I did it with Morrissey, right? He's just so used to like automatically looking it up. Like whenever he doesn't know something, he just like looks it up. And apparently that's what people do. And I never do. I'm like, I don't know. Like, I guess we'll never know. Or I just ask people, who's that? What's that? And he thinks that's like the weirdest thing in the world. I feel like not knowing could be a flex in the future. Like just being like, if everyone becomes cyborgs, like, who knows? Like, that's just such a, I just feel like being comfortable not knowing is such a, maybe, I don't know. It's such a confident thing to do. Also, okay, this is like really small. I got into like a thing with someone today about doing dishes. No, whatever. About like a chore. Okay. Something I don't like to do. And I asked them to do something. And before, I'd accused them of never doing this. Okay, this is what I mean about like who do you want them to be? Okay. Before, I'd accused them of never like cleaning dishes. That I always had to do the dishes. And today I'd been like, hey, can you do me a kindness? And can you clean the dishes? And they were like, just so you know, like I was already gonna do that, and I always clean the dishes. Like really, I always clean the dishes. And sorry if this is, I think this is a really good little anecdote. Sometimes it's the little things, okay. And like in my memory, I'm like, no, I have specific times when you didn't, da-da-da. But again, like who do I want this person to be? I want this person to like do their dishes and like sometimes do mine and just like offer to do it freely. And also, by the way, it was like a big move for me to actually ask. Anyway, so I was like, oh, okay, I must have been wrong. I must have been wrong. Thank you so much. I was wrong about that then. I'm so sorry I was wrong, and I like said something that obviously it wasn't accurate. Like, guys, you know that's like really cool to be able to do, to say I was wrong. Oh, I guess this is how it is now. You like my nose? Thank you. Sorry. Sometimes I doubt it. Hamza mad? Did they fix the chat? I think so. Did I say your name right? Yo, okay, but don't like. Hamza mad? Hey. Cool it. The chat's been messing up. Well, I'm gonna go soon anyway. No, give me the shout. Bruno. Dennis Ogos. Oh, thank you. Oyos? ADC is cute, yeah. Women love horses? What are we talking about? You would love to be a centaur. Sorry. Oh my god, that's so funny. That's so funny. Oceans, what's up? Yo, can I tell you a secret? Like, everyone loves Winnie the Pooh, but also, like, let's be honest. Everyone loves to love Winnie the Pooh. Like, we've all just decided, like, Winnie the Pooh is cool. I don't know when we decided that, but we did. We decided cool. It was before the Hot Priest. Somewhere, I think we just like the illustrations. There's something very cool about it. I wasn't the biggest fan growing up. I was like, okay, but like none of the characters really spoke to me, you know? Link. Hey. Stefan, hi. About Time Notting Hill, and I really like the Atonement. Whoa, Atonement? But that's not... But Atonement is such a different... Wait, what? It's soothingly sad? Did you watch... Have you read the book? Maybe it's because I read the book first and then I watched that story. No, no, no. No, no, no. No. That story messes me up so hard. And actually, oh my God. That is like so desperately sad because you're given this like glimpse. No, I don't want to. Should I ruin it? I mean, it's been a while. You guys haven't seen it yet? Just a second. Hi.
Usual questions. Graphic good.
Yeah. Wait, I was talking about Atonement. Okay. The actor. You know that scene in the cafe? I can't. But you're given this glimpse of like what could have been. James McAvoy. Oh my God, that scene in the cafe. Oh my God. His eyes. Oh my God. What he had to go through. Oh my God. Oh, but in the book, the war section, if anyone's read the book. Bye. Bye, Ozzy. Bye. I look like a New York. Thanks. Blues Clues. Okay, for us. Stick with me. It just rubs off, I promise. I play it, but I go through periods when I play it. I want to get good at it. But how is that soothing? In my head, they did end up okay. It's like... How's that soothing? Buddy and Angel? What's Buddy and Angel? Buffy. Okay, sorry. I was like... Is there like a... Was that a spinoff I didn't know about? Whoa, Buffy and Angel, but they're not the... Sorry, Spike. It's supposed to be Spike. We were looking for Spike. Thank you. James Marsters. Marsters? Master? I don't know. James. You play some guitar? So you just like the beginning of Atonement. Actually, it's so different to read it than to see it. It's really, really good in the movie. But am I thinking about death? We're gonna go there? Am I thinking about death? I have lots of thoughts about death, but I've never died, so I'm not the authority. I don't want to be the authority. I have thoughts. I don't think it's a scary bad thing. I don't believe in hell. for what it's worth. VHS. Do you ever think about like the things that exist currently that are going to be retro? If I wanted to diet, I would disappear. John Wick, thank you. Lauren, thank you. I'm gonna go. This was like more successful than the last live. What are my goals for the future? I have a lot. So yeah, I want to publish my book. That's like and that's pretty much like been my number one priority right now. I have others, I don't share them all. But one of the things I was thinking about today is like I don't even know if I wanted to actually like have a song or have a single or like share music. What's the best way to actually do that now? Because I know I could create a Spotify page or something. How do people actually share music? Anyway, I want to do that. I want to like get really good at finishing projects, like finishing songs. I want to up my guitar skills. I want to up my like performance skills. I want to finish things. And yeah, I want to share things. I want to be someone who puts things out in the world, who like creates more than they take. I should come. Should I? I feel like 2 lives a week is like so much. What, you think I should do more? YouTube for my music? Yeah, like I already have people who would listen on here. So I was wondering about that. But I mean, I can look into this. But I think that's something like maybe even in the next 2 weeks. But if I could actually have like an original song that I share in some capacity, just to like start me off to prove that I can do it. Because I'm sitting on a lot of like almost songs, and I know that once I actually put it out, it'll feel different. It won't feel so much like a, I don't know, like a hobby. Yeah, anyway. Cuban, thank you so much. That's really nice to say. I'm really happy whenever you're here, for what it's worth. Like I see that like green thing next to your name. Why is it Jay? Is your first name Jay? I just noticed. And yeah, I feel like, oh, there's like someone good in my corner. Release an album. Yeah, I mean like an album would be amazing, but I think maybe if I could just do like start with one song just to like prove I can do that. Because an album is made of songs. Anyway. I'm gonna really seriously think about having like a live specifically for playing. But again, I want to be a bit more prepared. Go on tour. That would be so cool to meet up with any of you. Oh, it's Jose Manuel. Okay. Now I know. Stolo, thank you. You're a med student for us, okay. You're afraid of the system. The system is trying to keep you poor. I don't know. Is it? I don't know. Then be like immune to the system. Who cares if there's a system? How does it affect you? Also, you're a med student, so you're gonna be a doctor. You're gonna be fine. Just decide that, like, I don't know, the system doesn't affect you and you're smarter than it and you're lucky with money. And if it bothers you, also you help people see the cracks or like see the ways that it might keep you poor, and you help them not fall into those cracks, you know? What's the worst song I've ever made? I mean, none. They're all masterpieces. I still remember the first song I ever wrote when I was a child, playing basketball. For some reason, that was like where the song came to me. I still remember the chorus, so probably that one, although maybe it was genius. It wasn't. It was like, I remember thinking, I was like, wow. I still remember it. It was called Falling. Amar, you're in med school. That wasn't English. You're in med school too. Your dad owns groups of hospitals. Sorry. Like, obviously some people are okay in the system, right? Why can't you be? The system. Also, what is that? Anyway, that's cool. A lot of like smart people on here. Do I dream of visiting any particular country? All of them. Actually, though. I don't want to play favorites. Scotland. India. Sri Lanka. Thailand. Japan. South Korea. North Korea. China. Australia and New Zealand. Argentina. Chile. Peru. Brazil. Antigua. Epilogue Zoom. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. I'm not sure what's happening in the comments and I'm getting weirded out, so I'm gonna go. Edwin, hi. That's right. I really like your name. I don't really do Insta. underscore man 9. I really like, sorry. I really appreciate the name. Like I wish I could have been there. I'm not teasing. I'm not. I know this sounds teasing, but like I wish I could have been there when you were like putting in the name and you were like, your man. Sorry. I know that sounds teasing, but like I think it's really nice. I think it's nice. Your man. That's my man. Amar. Yeah, thank you for being here. I don't post on Instagram. I promise you though, like this is me. I can come to, yo, you're Brazilian. I want to come to Brazil. Okay, let's do it. Oh my god. Okay. I'm going to go. Frosted, I think you're here. Thank you so much for modding and jumping on. Thank you for being here. Thank you all of you guys for being here. I love you so much. It's always really fun to hang out with you. Yeah, it got weird, but that's okay. It was otherwise really great, and I love you, and you're all amazing and beautiful and sexy and cool. And I'll see you. Yeah. What is it I normally say? Yeah, I go live on Saturdays at noon, and I normally talk about something to do with like self-identity, like identity work and self-development, and like realizing your dream life. So catch me then, noon Eastern time, Saturdays, otherwise Wednesdays at 7. Okay, I love you so much. Bye.